Hey everybody, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more World of Warcraft Classic Anniversary. I actually said it correctly without stumbling. Yay. So we're here playing Born and up here in Thunderbluff. We hit level 11 and gonna do some turn-ins and pick up a couple of quests, but we're basically going to focus on getting our bear form this episode. I will take that. Thank you. Cute. It's cute. All right. Let's go to Cairn Bloodhoof. So before my last episode ended, I up one more. Maybe. Yeah. So we got to go to him, and then we also got to go to Turok, and but we'll pick up a few quests. Brights of the Earth Mother. Okay. Oh. Oh. Those are very nice. And he's actually pretty easy to find. All right, let's grab our Wailing. I don't know why it's doing that. Grab our Wailing Caverns quests. And the Barren Oasis from Archdruid Hamula Rune Totem. Speak with Tonga Rune Totem at the crossroads. All right. Heeding the call. Use the spell Teleport Moonglade to travel to Moonglade. When you arrive, speak with Dendrite Starblaze at the village of Nighthaven. All right. So now we have Teleport Moonglade. So we can always do that to get Druid training and travel back and forth. There's only, in Moonglade, there's only a couple of flight points. This shouldn't take too awful long. And so it begins, Father Cenarius, and so it begins. Dendrite makes a quick, invisible gesture in the air above him. Slight aura power falls over him. The first perspective of nature you must adapt to is that of the bear. I will put you on the path to understanding this aspect, but it is you that must embrace it and propagate it now and forever. In the northwest part of Moonglade resides the home of a wise and noble being. We call it the Great Bear Spirit. For all druids, it has served as a tutor and mentor into the first true natural understanding of the bear. All druids at one point seek the spirit's wisdom, and you shall be no exception. Go to the Great Bear Spirit now and learn what it will teach. When it is satisfied with you, return to me here in Nighthaven. All right. So there is a Horde flight point down here that we will be getting before we leave. And then there is one here that will take us, I think it just goes back to Thunder Bluff. It's just between Thunder Bluff and here. But we'll grab both of those real quick while we're up here. And I guess we could death run through Timbermaw and get the Winter Spring one. I don't know, that it just seems it's okay, because I mean, you don't get another flight point that connects to this stuff until much later. I can't read that. Makes me sad. I wonder if that's a thing with LUI, because it used to, like, it's never done that before. And I've got the completely updated one, so I don't know. But basically, he tells you that the bear is like the protector, and basically he's telling you, hey, if you're going to be a bear, you need to be able to tank. Oh, whoops. Seek out. Oh, I was like, I'm at the wrong house. These night elf houses, they all look the same.
I am honored. Farewell. May the stars guide
Return to Thunderbluff and speak with Turok.
you. Go in peace.
I mean, I guess I could go down and get that flight point, but don't know if it'll actually save us that much time. Yeah, so here's the Druid trainer over here. Because when we get into starting to do the Timbermaw quest, I mean, we'll still have to get neutral, or at least unfriendly, with the Timbermaw to get through there, so... So this one, this goes just back to Darnassus, this goes to Thunderbluff, and that's the only flight point. So I'm going to pause this while we fly, because it is kind of a long flight. Hold on. All right, man, that flight is so long. Excuse me. The Great Bear Spirit has been a part of Azeroth as long as Azeroth has existed in the heavens. We Torn listen closely to such spirits, and we all prosper from its purpose. Now the time is now come for your first test of this purpose. Listen closely. On the land west of Tarajo, in the Barrens, just before it turns into Mulgore, lies a Moonkin stone. Moonkin are special beasts, not native to these parts. Lunaclaw, the stone's defender, will face you when Cenarian lunar dust is applied to it. Lunar Claw possesses within it a strength that you must use as one of the claw. You've earned the right to use this Sonari Lunar. Blah blah blah.
We shall meet again.
Okay. So now we go to Camp Tarajo, and um, there's a little stone right there next to the village, and we have to fight a boomkin. So, so that's why I grabbed that flight point earlier.
What brings you here? Ancestors want.
See, so much easier instead of having to hike all the way out there. So we will get into Barrens before too long. Yeah, pretty much everybody has the same spiked mace, basically, or spiked club of whatever. But we should start getting some green items. I'm just not going to spend money in the auction house unless it's cheap. I mean, there's no reason to buy super expensive things for leveling, you know. I mean, it does make it a little bit easier, but I'm not going to spend, you know, all the gold that I sent over to do that, because I will definitely need that for training.
Peace, friend.
Yeah, you can die just getting over here to this stone. No, don't go that way. And of course, I didn't. Uh, That do it? Body and heart. I hate that I can't read the quest. It actually does irk me quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, back to Turok or Turek. And we will turn that in and should have our bear form. And then I will kind of go over. I wanted to get the bear form so that everybody could kind of see what I was talking about on talents and such. That's why I've not gone into talents yet.
Greetings. Be careful.
Two-handed. Yeah, see, I'm leveling. I'm actually leveling a little too fast. I need to. Okay, so I can make quite a few of those. I will probably do a lot of my like alchemy grinding. Probably do that off screen. But that Arakia, um, they kind of go back and forth. I think I saw him while I was walking across the northern part of the zone coming over here. It's just a big Kodo. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, level 11, and it's a level 14 quest. I'm not really sure why it's like that, but um, definitely will get that +4 agility gear. So that will probably be my... Once we get our bear form, that's pretty much what I'm going to go for. Is go straight for that, get that upgrade. And then we will probably trek into Ogrimmar and start the pre-quest for Ragefire Chasm with Thrall, and then head over to Undercity and pick up that quest. So I will probably, when I get to Ogrimmar,
How? Go.
um,
Win.
all right. So we got bear form. Um, so when we shapeshift into bear, let's take all of our stuff up here. Our armor class is 240. And when we shapeshift, we get bonus to attack power, which is 33, which isn't it's pretty good. And armor contribution from items by 180% and health by 38%. As a Tauren, we also get 5% on top of that health bonus. So as we level up, your health bonus is also increased. So it's like it's in addition to this. So it's actually really nice. So when we shapeshift, our armor class goes up to 600. So our damage reduction is 15% just in our normal gear. And it is 31% in bear form, which is really, really good. And we get just our basic attack and our growl and maul. So maul is our this is our main threat generator. It's on a cost 15 rage, and as long as we've got rage, we can use it. And then we've got a little bit of a taunt, but that's only if it's not attacking. So
I can't attack that.
so growl is like if something gets pulled aggro off, like you can growl it. But it's not like a guaranteed taunt kind of thing. So, you know. And then for our talents, there's a couple of ways that we can do this. You can go improved Mark of the Wild, which improves the armor contribution and your resistances and your attributes. It gives you a little bit of a bonus, and it's an okay way to go. Yeah, see the armor bonus from did that not? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it does. Yeah, 669. So it's a pretty good armor bonus. So but most people go Fuhrer, Furrer, so that when you switch forms, you get rage and you get energy when you switch into cat form. And then some people go into improved rage. That's really good for leveling because, of course, we don't have enrage yet. So that you basically shapeshift and then enrage and then you charge when you get bear charge or feral charge. And that's a good interrupt. You can close distance really good. Ferocity is really good. It just lowers your rage or energy cost for your abilities. Feral aggression. So your ferocious bite. So you go into this if you're going cat DPS all the time. If you're just going to be DPSing. So otherwise, generally don't pick that up. Brutal impact. I usually don't pick that up. Thick hide is really good because it adds armor to all of your armor things. But if you put armor kits on, those don't get the percentage added. So it's just like your base armor. But if a gear has like that armor in like green, like if it's like bonus armor to it, that is. So you kind of want to really keep an eye out, even if like a piece of gear might not have good stats on it, if it's got that armor, because this damage reduction is so important. Like that is in vanilla, like that's basically the only way the bear tank can survive is the damage mitigation, because we don't really have a lot of like we can't parry, but we do have some dodge, but it's not really, you really can't stack it a whole lot. So basically your armor gets so high and you have so many hit points, you just absorb it and take it. And it's really fun. I really have enjoyed it. But basically almost all of the abilities in feral, it's like 36 points. I mean, you definitely got to have feral instinct. So you can skip brutal impact. You can thick hide. You could do like 1 or 2 points in there. So that's 5, 10, 11, 14, and then probably feline swiftness, and then primal fury is really good. So every time you get a, see, a critical strike with your white damage, you get rage back. So that's good. And then if you're, again, cat DPS, then that's what you pick up. And then, of course, predatory strikes. Shred is a cat ability, so we won't have to pick that up. Savage Fury, Fairy Fire, which is really good. Like, that's a good pull spell. Lowers their armor, and like, it's a good ranged ability. Heart of the Wild. And then Imbalance, you can do Improved Wrath, which is pretty good. It's basically just to get 5 points, because you can do Nature's Grasp also, but you only get 1 charge of it, and it still uses your mana, and I don't like it. So usually you just go Improved Wrath, and then Natural Weapons and Omen of Clarity, and then that's pretty much your build. I mean, Natural Shapeshifter is pretty good, but not 100% necessary. Improved Thorns is not worth it. You don't get really that much threat from your Thorns. So, but basically you go down to get Omen of Clarity. You get Furor, Improved Rage, and then the rest in Feral Combat. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about it. I think we're gonna go here so that we get better rage generation. But that, I mean, that's only at the very beginning. I'm trying. But getting Feral Charge early for dungeon running is really good too. Yeah, so we'll do Ferocity, get Feral Charge and Feline Swiftness, and we'll kind of go down this tree for right now.
I've been expecting you.
So our next, okay, so we got Demoralizing Roar. Let's pick that up. We'll get Enrage at level 12, which won't be too long at all. Bash at 14, Swipe, Maul 2 at 18, does that say? And then Cat Form at level 20. That's pretty good. But that's not until 28. So, all right, Demoralizing Roar. All right. So it's only 90 mana to shapeshift, so it's not horrible. Is there a ramp back or a I was thinking there was an elevator back here, but there's not. So for some reason, when you do this quest item never goes away. So, but there's an elevator right here. We'll go get those +4 agility pants. It's like I said, agility adds to your armor also. So stacking agility and stamina isn't a horrible idea, but stamina will do you more good in the long run, just especially as you level. But, you know, and I've talked about itemization before, because the itemization in vanilla is just, it's not, I mean, it's just like they just didn't know what was going to be important to what class. So a lot of, quote, tanking gear has defense on it, but there's not enough leather tanking gear with defense for it to really make that big of a difference. So okay. There we go. And that is bear tanking. But eventually, like once we get like feral charge and stuff like that, so you can like power switch back and forth. And we don't have swipe yet. Swipe is like it hits everything in front of you, or not everything. It's like up to three targets. And then there's also a what is it? Feral regeneration, I think it's called. All right. So the thing is, you still have to level up your weapon skill. So if when you level up, you still have to at least fight some stuff with your actual weapon to make sure that you can still hit stuff. So if you go out and you're like, oh, I've not used a staff since like level 4, then you get like a really, really good staff at like level 22, and your skill level in it is super low, then you won't be able to tank because you'll just miss everything. So then you have to take that time to go out and level up your weapon skill. And when I when I go back to Thunder after I get this this quest done, I'll probably swing by the auction house just to see if there's like a level 12 or um, higher two-handed weapon. So I only got 5 more points to go. Ooh, a beaded cloak. What'd that look like? Ooh, I like it. Yeah, that every time you get like an upgrade to rejuve, it's really nice. All right, so that's our cougar claws. Ooh. Wow, I have never seen the rake in the wild. So the rake is a really good starter pet for hunters. It's got a really, really fast attack speed before they modified everything and just made basically every pet the same. Or at least the same attack speed, I should say. Whoa. Oh, I got him anyway. Oh well. Sorry, Hunter, if any of the hunters are looking for it. Oh, but we did get line for armor. I can skip it. But yeah, basically once you kind of start getting into like just feral combat all the time, a lot of times you just won't pick up like your balance very much. Nope. There he is. Sorry, buddy. I just really, really need those pants. Oh, I hope that these don't aggro on me. And they did. Oh my gosh. No! That was unfortunate. Oh, burning through my mana may have been a bad choice. See, we don't actually have enough mana to switch now, but... There we go. And a Brackwater Girdle. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and grab these last few teeth, and then I'll meet you guys back in Thunder Bluff, and we'll turn these in. Alrighty, we are back in Thunder Bluff. Let's get our nice new pants. All right. And then we've got another one to turn in, and then we will hearth down to Bloodhoof and turn that quest in. And then we will be able to do the last well cleansing, and then we'll pretty much be done with Mulgore.
I've been expecting.
Speak to Segra Darkthorn at the crossroads. All right, got another crossroads quest. Oh wow, really, really close. Actually, when we turn in Wildmane Totem, we may level up to 12. So I'm going to walk down here to the auction house and see what I can find here. Yeah, see, just getting that little bit of extra armor and then the agility, which adds... See, I've got extended stats loaded. Yeah, we get some bonus. I can't remember exactly what it is though. But for agility at this level is really, really good. Well, let's do a scan. And we've got a few things I can throw in the auction house. I don't think anything's going to really sell very well, but... Uh... I'll throw that in just on the off chance. All right. Nope. Two-handed maces. We will go level 12 to 16. All right, so we don't have any level 12 ones. We do have a level 14 one that's pretty good, but I'm not paying a gold for it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to... Yeah, see these staffs, they're crazy. And I don't know why, because we're getting ready to do Ragefire Chasm, and that gives us a pretty good staff out of there. Spirit and stamina, that's not horrible. It's not awful. 5 spirit. I can splurge for that. Yeah, this is all stupidly expensive. Wow. I didn't really want to go that high, but all right. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna twink out too much, and I don't think that that's overdoing it much. There we go.
How may I aid you?
I was like, where did I get that from?
Winds be active.
All right. So we'll probably, I don't think that this will go anywhere. It just kills me that we got to run all the way down here and then run all the way back up.
Greetings, traveler. Ancestors.
All right. You know, you really should give us like swift running for that so that we can go up there. I mean, we got to go all the way up there. We leveled up and got until death do us part, which is in Silver Pine. All right. So yeah, we're definitely getting some stuff opened up. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll just do this quest off camera. It's not really anything super special. Um, and then, oh yeah, well, I'll pause the video and we'll go to Thunderbluff real quick, and I'll grab some training. All right, hold on. Alrighty, I am back. Sorry, I meant to turn on the recording when I did that well quest, but everything there was like level 8, so it was not even anything. So we'll take that to sell, and we are officially done with Mulgore. So that is fantastic. So we will head over here to the Barrens, and I don't think that there's anything in Camp Tarajo that we can pick up, but there's a couple that we can drop off in Crossroads as we kind of go through. But like I said, we're going to kind of focus on getting ready for Ragefire Chasms. So there's the pre-quest to do with Thrall, and then some back and forth, and then we'll go over to Undercity, and we will do that in the next episode. Also, with I got some training and I picked up regrowth, which is a upfront heal and then a heal over time. So you can cast this and rejuvenation, and they both work at the same time. It is a 2-second cast though, so I mean, you can use it, but it's it's pretty good. 120 mana though. It's a lot of mana. And then I also picked up Enrage. So with Enrage, you get 20 rage over 10 seconds, which is pretty good. So you can shift and then enrage, and then you're starting to get rage automatically as you're attacking. Unfortunately, it yeah. See, look at our armor now, and that's actually reduced. Well, no, actually, it's not reduced. Um, all right, we'll wait 30 seconds and we'll redo that so that we can actually see it. So we're at 975. Our damage is reduced by 40%, which is really, really good. But yeah, we will be working. So if we had improved enrage and pure fur, so you get 10 when you shift, and then you immediately enrage, and you get at 2 points, it's 10 points. So you get 10, 20 on top of the 20 over time. 20. Yeah, so you would have like 40 rage pretty quick. So it's worth, I think it's worth that just to get that initial bump, you know. But you don't want to do that like on a boss, because if you're so 970 945 down to yeah, 721. So you lose 224. I mean, that is a pretty big drop. But when we get Dire Bear, I think at 30, maybe 40. I'm not for sure. I'll have to double check. It's not as steep of a penalty, so it's not too bad. So, but yeah, that's a lot of fun. And we will be doing our first dungeon, hopefully not the next episode, but the episode after that. So, as always, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the content. And I will see you guys in the next episode. As always, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.